Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. I got another tutorial for you guys. First, let's get this YouTube stuff out of the way. If you like the content, make sure to smash that like button and then share it on your social media. When you share it on your social media, follow me on that Bird app. The link is in the description. Subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell for all if you haven't done it yet already. And leave some comments underneath the video. If you've got any questions or comments, just leave it below the video and I'll get back to you. I always read my comments, guys. That's all the free and easy things you can do to help support the channel. If you want to support the channel directly, look in the description. Use the Ko-Fi link for a one-time tip or the subscribe star to join as a channel member. Otherwise, underneath the YouTube video, use the join button or the super thanks button. All right, guys. Let's get into this. Roll that intro. Okay guys, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and make a weapons rack. You know, like the ones in Breeze Home where you stick a great sword in it or you stick a sword in it and it displays it. So the first thing you want to do is type in weapon rack in the filter here. And click on all, and you'll see there's a lot of different things, but there's a lot of these. So we're going to go ahead and click on static because we need the static for this. Now you want to turn on your snap to grid and your snap to angle. Go ahead, drag that in, and it's faced around the other way, so we're going to go ahead and turn that around, move it around a little bit, make sure it snaps up, and then we're going to go to activator. And we are going to want the weapon rack mid. And we're going to want to preview that, make sure. Yep, right click, preview. Yep, that's good. And we're going to go ahead and stick that in there. That needs to be turned around. Just like that. And we'll move it up there. That looks good. Now, you're going to need a weapons rack activator. But you have to be careful when you're making a player home that you don't choose the one that says weapons rack activator, because then it won't work. You need the player house one. And the difference between these is this cannot be activated by the player. So you need this one here. And I'm not sure exactly what the script is. I think it's in the script. But either way, you want this one here. So you go ahead, stick this on here. Make sure it fits up just like that. Real nice. Use your C key, pull it out some so you can see. And you want to go ahead, double click on this and go to link to ref. It's over here. And you're going to want to double click here, select reference in the reference window, and you want to choose that one right there. And you need a keyword on this, so type in WR in the filter, and down here you'll find WR trigger. So that's the one you're going to need. So you go ahead, and that's good there. And then you click on your activator and go back the other way. And the keyword on this one you're going to need is WR, there we go, weapons rack activator. So that's good there. Now we're going to take and move this back to here. Now I've heard people say, don't copy what you've already done, but you know what? I use Creation Kit fixes and tweaks, and that kind of solves that problem, so that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to move this to this. We're going to do 4 of them. Like that. And then the third one. Easy peasy lemon cheesy. Now we're going to take and just add an end cap on this. So we're going to duplicate this. And then we just take and move that over to the end. Just like that. Now that is your weapons rack. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select it all. Make sure my floor is not selected by clicking on it again. And then I'm going to move this stuff over to the side. Save your plugin. Now we'll go ahead and put it in our test cell. And we'll make sure it works. So we're going to copy that. And we're going to go to our test cell here, which I got all set up. There's my hole for my mannequin. We can put this right here. Now, something I learned about this. Go ahead and turn off your snap to grid and snap to angle when you place it. And then you just paste this in here. Push M to turn off your markers. So you can make sure that it looks right, so it does. Now, use your C key or your X key, depending, to move it back against the wall. Now, here's where the tricky part comes in. You want to take and just rotate it just a little bit, just a touch. The reason is because if you go to the 3D data here, you can see that this is rotated on the Z-axis 1.1, which is good. And if you turn off your markers, you can see that the whole setup is rotated. And because weapons racks don't like 90 degrees or 180 degrees minus or plus on the Z-axis, so that's okay. So we got that all set up, and that'll make them work. If it's on the Z-axis of 90 or 180, you might put your greatsword in there, and it'll be turned upside down and sticking up. So this will fix this. So we're going to go into game, and we're going to test to make sure this works out. I'm going to put me a greatsword, a sword, and an iron mace in here. Hey guys, here we are in Breeze Home, and I got my trapdoor here I told you about, and this will take us right to my tutorial cell here. There's my weapons racks. It says activate. Let's go ahead and start with our iron sword, and it'll give you the message. So that's good. Let's go ahead and do the great sword. And that's good. Let's go ahead and do my iron mace, which it will place an iron mace upside down. So, but that's okay. Now this last one, I'm going to use a mod weapon. I'm going to put this sword harvester from one of my mods here. We're going to go ahead and place that, and that works too. So that all works. So we'll move on and do the rest of this tutorial.